as well. It seems like they became more and more gassed towards the second half of the round, and they were just trying to get to this break period. We'll probably see some more aggressive takedown attempts after this.
Hopefully, but after the first period, they do get to choose top, bottom, or neutral if they get picked, or defer. They do have that choice because they flip a coin, the ref flips a coin. If it lands on the color that you are, welcome back to the Bradley versus Hixson varsity wrestling match. For us today at 106, we have Bryson Moats. 113, Miguel Rincon. 120, Bryson Terrell. 126, Elijah McKenzie. 132, Ethan Lipsey. 138, Ty Crisp. 145, Luke Belcher. 152, Jake Fox. Oh.
For the Bears, Bryson Moats will receive a forfeit this evening. At 113 pounds for the Wildcats, it'll be Chris. For the Wildcats,
Right now then.
will step on the mat versus the #1 ranked wrestler and winning the state and 20th in the United States, Bryson Terrell.
Lead off on muting.
At 126 pounds. McKenzie at 132. It's Ethan Lipsy against Eric Reese. My apologies. At 132 for the Wildcats, Jesse Ziegler. I'm sorry, 138 will wrestle Ty Crisp. 145, Brock Tobler will square off against Luke Belcher for the Bears. Y'all have to forgive me. It's been a minute since I've announced wrestling. Jacob Gentry for the Bears. Let's try that 152 pounds. William Sisk for the Wildcats. Jake Fox for the Bradley Central. At 160 pounds, Matthew Murphy facing Cutter Taylor. At 170 pounds for Hixson, Raymond Lowry will wrestle third ranked Wade Brooks. 182 pounds, receiving a forfeit for the Bears, and ranked 5th in the state, it is Knox Watson. At 195 for Hixson, Bruce Aslett will face Lane Hicks. 220-pound class. For the Wildcats, Maddox Gilkey. For the Bears, it'll be Tristan Robinson. And the big fellas at 285. For the Wildcats, Jeffrey Deason. And for the Bears, Aiden Hubbard. The Wildcats are coached by Jacob Shelton. He's assisted by Trey Walters, Landon Goforth, and George Coleman. And for the Bears, it is the Iron Man, Ben Smith at the helm. And he's assisted by Brian Blackman and Austin Matthews. Tonight's match will start at the 285-pound weight class. So here we go, starting with the heavyweights, it is Deason versus Hubbard.
Well, here we go. We're done with our introductions. We're done with our anthem. We're done with our introductories. We are starting us off, working our way down from the biggest of the boys. What can you tell us about our Bears wrestler right here?
Aiden Hubbard is just coming back. He didn't wrestle last year. He wrestled in middle school. Been a very close friend of mine. He's really good on his feet. He's a really good guy, and he has the right mindset.
That's exactly what you need to hear out of an athlete, that man who has the motivation to continue getting better. And speaking of athletes, people that are really underrated as athletes, you can hear the cheerleaders probably from here. They are really loud tonight. Shout out to Miss Moore for getting them ready for a very esteemed event.
Oh yeah, we are very proud of our wrestlers. We have come a long way, even from the first state championship from Coach Logsdon. I mean, we have come a long way, and I'm glad we are where we are now.
Now I really thought that was about to go out of bounds, but they kept brought him back to the middle.
Oh, yeah. He needs to break out. It doesn't get a pin because we cannot give up any points if we want to win this thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. It's a sad sight to see.
Yeah, it is.
Jeffrey Deason strikes first for the Wildcats.
Well, it's still very early. It's anybody's match, but that's not exactly how you want to start it.
Exactly. You don't want to go out there, show up with your heavyweight, and not win. I mean,
agree.
Our heavyweights have been known to win no matter the circumstance. I mean, even last year with Austin McClure, I mean, he was a heavy hitter, and to go from that to a loss from Hixson.
Yeah.
From 285 to 106.
Well, it's still really early in the season, though. So maybe we can develop this new person into a player that's as consistent as people before.
Right. You will always have that voice in your head saying, I got to be better than the last guy.
100%.
Will Blackhorse with...
Here we have our 113, Miguel. He is really fast. He's really scrappy. He was varsity last year as a freshman. And his father, Coach Bennett, I mean, he's really been helping out the program. He's been in the program a long time, even our head coach.
Well, you can definitely see that speed you mentioned. He's already, look at that. Look at how much he changes. He has to keep the opponent guessing at every single angle. He doesn't know where the next flurry of attack is going to go towards.
Right. And as we see this, it looks like he has a head inside with a front head lock. And there's a cradle. He needs to break out of that, extend his legs, get his arms out of it, and try to get back to his feet and get a takedown.
I 100% agree, and he looked like he might get out of that, but now he's back on his feet almost, but he keeps getting ever so close.
Exactly. I didn't see his matches at the Vandergrift tournament, the Varsity Vandergrift tournament, but from what I heard, I heard he did very good. So to see him come out here and almost get pinned is it's kind of heartbreaking.
It's easy to see why that'd be the case. I mean, he's not only is he young, but he's also extremely talented and has had some really star-studded performances. I mean, We're playing Hixson here. This ain't a top 10 team or nothing.
Exactly. I don't know what's going through his head right now, but I hope it changes, and I hope he can overcome it because we do need him. And, I would love to see him just for this guy.
I 100% agree, but he's going to have to get out of this first. He's very down, to say the least. But he's having some movement, though, at least. He might get out of bounds.
He might. He just might. And this Hixson kid, I mean, he looks to be very heavy on top. So if we can get Miguel on top, which is Miguel's strong suit, that would be perfect. And another pin by Gunnar Taylor.
Further quick work. I would give you a score update, but it's going to sound pretty sad for the Hixson Wildcats. It's 54-6. If you're a Hixson fan, I'm so sorry, but if I'm a Bears fan, yeah, let's go. Because, I mean, it's looking pretty over at this point. We just need one more win, and look who we got out there.
Yeah, exactly. And we still have a couple more matches. We have 182, 185, and 220 to watch still. Right now, Wade Brooks out here for 170. I've known about wrestling. I still have one of the pair of shoes that he's given me. And that was a beautiful takedown also.
But it looks like he's going to get to his stomach, which is quite the feat. May have saved him but it's a matter of how long at this point, because he's trying to reverse it. Back on the back.
Wade is really good at finishing matches quick and getting them done just like that.
Over already, man.
We have made it 60-6. Bradley Bears winning. Clearly.
Clearly, for sure. We had a really rough first. We had our and it didn't go well to start, and then we went on a 60-0 run. That's wild.
Ranked fifth in the state, Knox Watson.
Make it a 60.
They bumped up Lane Hicks. Lane Hicks is our 182 starter. They bumped him up to 195. I'm pretty sure to give him a match because I don't think he's had a varsity match yet. So this should be exciting.
Let's see how he can do in his debut.
At 195 pounds for Hixson, Bruce.
Another really strong built kid. Hopefully he gets a nice little slam like we saw with Jake Fox. Keeping it really tight this match. Another key thing you don't want to do is stay on your knees, especially during his position where Hixson is on top, because that can easily lead to him circling around and getting the two. But Lane Hicks just keeps on going and he gets the two.
Look like a bit of a stalemate on the ground, right? Make just a little bit of progress first.
Oh, yeah. Which, of course, down there, whenever you're down there and you're on top and you're trying to hold all your weight on top of him so that he can't get up, but you're also trying to...
He's getting swaps.
He is getting swaps, ain't he?
It's looking like Tinder out here. He just needs a couple more. Come on.
If he can just get his other shoulder blade down, this will be a pin for Lane Hicks.
He's so close. Look at he's get it.
Lane Hicks has that really tight claw on him. He's chinning down on his arm to try to keep it, but he can't seem to hold it.
The resilience of Hixson. It's just, I cannot believe he got out of that.
It is very impressive to see someone so strong on top of you, but to still get out of that. That is just, I give him props for that.
I mean, he's down 5-0, but that's like the most impressive 0-5 round I've ever seen. I cannot believe it ain't over yet. It's like watching Tony Ferguson get beat to death, but still managed to go out there next round.
And that is the end of the first round.
Who would have thought we're going to have a round two? Most of these have been ending before we had the opportunity. We'll have extra wrestling for this match.
Which is always great. I love sitting here. I love watching wrestling. It's so much fun, especially to see the different skill levels of every different weight class.
And while it's obviously very impressive and awesome to watch someone just go out there and fully dominate for our Bears, sometimes a really close match like this one that goes the way is really fun too.
Exactly. And there's always those matches where we could be losing 10-0 and still come back with a pin. And it's just, those matches are the best in my opinions, because they're so filled with excitement and just so many emotions are hitting matches.
Well, it seems this Hixson kid, he's got some mighty fine defense, but the offense just ain't there. He finds himself in a similar predicament, and the swipes just keep coming.
Oh, yeah.
They
That's definitely going to help Lane Hicks also.
Yeah.
He reaches around, he grabs the head. Would have been nice if he could have caught an arm, because that shoulder blade would have stayed down.
3 more.
We're 10-0 in this individual match. It's looking like quite the wash, but it's still not over yet.
If Lane Hicks can get 5 more points, this will be a tech fall for Lane, which would be another cool achievement.
There's more swaps. But we'll actually finish it this time. We're about to see.
I think Lane's smiling at all these swats he's getting.
Well,
And
now
there's the
he's
pin.
going to be smiling because he won. Let's go. 6 more points for our Bears.
And that puts the score 70-6 with 1 more match to go.
Let's try to make it 78-6 before it's over right here.
That would be great.
One last intermatch kick. As you can say, we're kicking off this last match.
For Hixson, it'll be Max Gilkey, and for the Bears,
Tristan Robinson, another one of my favorite older wrestlers. I've known him for a long time too. He's been one of my best friends, very reliable, very good wrestler. He didn't wrestle last year or the year before last, but he definitely came back and really put on a show for us at challenge matches and in the practice room also.
We may have had a debut or two today, but we also had a whole lot of seniors come out here and show off.
Hixson just got him, but will Tristan Robinson let him hold? And it seems like he will.
46
Well, Hixson ended with a win and lost every match in between.
We call it a sandwich.
Yes, 100%.
But we will see. Well, I will see what Coach Smith will have to say about it. This was a very fun match.
I agree, and I'm personally proud to be the meat and cheese inside this thing. Go Bears.
And it's been really fun coming and commentating for a wrestling match. I mean, I hope to come back and do all the rest that I'm not in.
We would love to have you. I personally love announcing for anything I get the opportunity to, and this was a fantastic way to experience our first wrestling match.
Exactly.
Waterworks Arena and the Chop.
Well, it seems this will be all here from Jim Schmitty Arena as your Bradley Bears will win 72-12 over the Hixson Wildcats. Tuesday night will be our next match here for the wrestling team, and until then, I am Colin Crisp, and this is my
Caden
partner.
Maynard. I'm here. I'm Caden Maynard.
Indeed, and we cannot wait to have y'all back. Signing off, God bless, and go Bears.